Huh? And the origin of spirit is a breathing. It's spiritus, Latin. A breathing equivalent to spiri. Combining form representing spirare, to breathe, plus action. So, this breath that we are so gifted with is nothing shy of the breath of spirit, the breath of immortality, the breath of life. And since spirit is everything, that means it's a breath of love. It's a breath of energy. It's a breath of light. It's a breath of peace. It's anything that you want to decide it is. Otherwise, we are unconscious breathers, right? We take life for granted. Our mind's somewhere else. But if you really want to fix your gaze, if you really want to focus your life on the source of that life, of this life, then you have just discovered the key to vitality. You just discovered the key to the fountain of youth. You just discovered the key to everything that you need right here and now as a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual being. Dolphins breathe consciously, my dear. Otherwise, they die. And we as humans can be the walking dead today when we forget to remember the gift of life that is coming in with every inhale breath. I call it sourcing source when you are aware of breath, since we already just said that spirit means breath, means breathing plus action, animating, stirring up, bringing ourselves into awakening, awareness of the gift of life and the power that's coming in as spirit with each inhale breath. I call it sourcing source, direct access to whatever it is you need right now comes in the form of a breath. It comes in the form of spirit breath, the breath of life, you know? And that makes you a sorcerer or a sorceress, but I like to spell that S-O-U-R-C-E-R. Source, you're sourcing source. Can you imagine how intimate, how personal, how right here, right now, all the gift of life is, huh? The creator of all that is the spirit that's even beyond the creator, the spirit that is beyond the beyond, huh? Unmanifested, pure joy, pure bliss, where we really come from, right? And while in a body, we get to breathe that unlimited, unspeakable power of spirit itself directly with each inhale breath. So don't go complaining that you don't have access to what you need today, my friend. Don't go complaining that you're less than on any level, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. I am telling you, you are beefed up, you are shored up, you are supported. You have unlimited supplies of everything you could possibly need and then some. And it comes in as the form of breath. So for me, the existence of waking up to my super soul powers or my supernatural powers, which is the whole game of life, is to wake up to your superpowers, right? And then so we can manifest them as being lighthouses and love houses and compassionate beings and forgiving beings while in this physical body, right? To me, that whole key is to feel like I'm on a direct divine love support system with every breath. I mean, come on. Close off your nose, close off your mouth with your other fingers and see how long you aren't really wanting to be aware of the next inhale, huh? You know, just close off the two entry points, the mouth and the nose, and you'll realize how desperate you are in need of the breath of life, huh? Just don't take it for granted anymore. But it's not just like don't do something. It is the key to waking up as a soul hero, as a mystic hero, as who you really are. It is absolutely the key. It's pivotal on everything. Because if you tie the horse of your mind to the breath. It's a post. And that restless mind will stay riveted, focused on the incoming gift of life, the incoming power and vitality of life, this incoming love that's coming in with this breath. You decide, baby. Breathe your need and decide how you're going to source today with every inhale breath. I'm telling you, it is the greatest power we all have. All right? So breathe your need. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love, everlasting love. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. I live on divine love support. I live on divine love support. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love, everlasting love. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. I live on divine love support. I live on divine love support. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love, everlasting love. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. I live on divine love support. 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 See, there's two ways to live life. Feeling limited, being afraid, being filled with problems and stress, and everything that is just bringing a depletion to your infinite powerful system, which is the other way to live as an immortal. Free to be, free to move about the cabin, free to express yourself today, free to shine, free to access unlimited supplies of everything you need to be the most successful, happiest, most loving, most powerful, beautiful being there is on this planet. Direct access, baby, and it comes in as spiri, as spirare, is coming in as in spirit. It's coming in as an inhale breath. Do you see one of the greatest causes of our suffering right now on the planet and the situation that we're in is taking life for granted? Do you see that now? Is it becoming a little clearer? All clear, dear? Is it becoming a little clearer? That when we take life for granted, we lose the magic like that? When we forget, we become the greatest abuser of our potential that there is. We absolutely become the one who's sabotaging ourselves the most when we forget to be aware of the breath. Every single breath. There's so many awesome spiritual people on this planet who are using the breath in this capacity. They're sorcerers and sorceresses, and we sorcerers and sorceresses need to get together, right? And breathe in. You know, the Kundalini yogis, they say Sat Nam. Sat, inhale, Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Meaning, you know, I am truth. I am truth. I am truth. Nam is I am. And Sat is truth. I am truth. I am truth. Hong Sa. Hong Sa, the Hindus use. Hong Sa. That I am truth, or I am spirit. I am spirit. The vibration of an inhale breath means I am, inhale, and then spirit. That's what the breath vibration, that's the frequency of an inhale breath. It's an affirmation already built into the truth of it, that I am spirit. So guess what? Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. How are we going to wake up? We're going to wake up by being experts. You know, in this Bhagavad Gita, this battle within, this battle of rising as a soul hero and then conquering or lifting up all the human limitations into the divine originality of who we really are and everything is. The most fierce warrior on the good guy's side, the soul warrior side, was Bhima, meaning pranayam, meaning life force control that comes from awareness on the gratitude of receiving and sourcing the source of life as breath. Spirit in spirit breathing. That was the most feared of all the soul qualities that the king ego is so afraid of you being aware of the breath coming in and being a sorcerer of source, because then the ego has got to surrender and upgrade into your soul status as a soul hero, right? So really what we're fighting for in this battle of life is awareness, my friends. Is the awareness of the gift of life. Is that practice, it's that soul hero practice that is just be here in this moment and receive the gift of life, right? Just receive it. Remember to receive the gift of life. Remember the gift of life, man. Don't take it for granted. Don't take this moment for granted. Don't take today for granted. Don't take your loved ones. Don't take the blessings that have been ceaselessly downloaded into you and always will be for granted. Open up, man. Everyone seems to be so fast dead asleep while they're walking around in complete ignorance, right? No one to blame. It's just the way the game's unfolding, right? But it doesn't mean you have to be asleep, right? Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Oh, hello, Lyric. Welcome. Give love every day. Exactly, my friend Lyric. And we're going to open up to receive right now, all right? Because we're breathing love in and radiating that love out with every new love and bliss. Exactly. Vertigo, welcome, my brother. Mayaji, as always, welcome. Focusing on the breath of love brings me back to the perfect present moment. I know. This breath of life, it's all that's needed, I swear. Do you guys are really lacking, huh? When spirit is you and spirit is everything and spirit is your breath, specifically so that you remember that spirit is you, that you relax a little bit, right? Huh? Does that give you a little more lift for today? Does that give you a little more hope? Does it help you see that there's light, not just at the end of the tunnel, but all around us right now? Because light comes from spirit. So Clark is right. Focusing on the breath of love brings me back to this perfect present moment. Watching the breath as a silent observer takes me out of the rapid firing thoughts. I know. This is much needed for me. Well, I think Clark speaks for all. Right? One for all for one. Huh? We're the three musketeers. Huh? We're the billions and billions and billions musketeers, right? One breath today that's breathed like a dolphin, where we receive it, uplifts all our dolphin brothers and sisters on the planet. It really does. Huh? One of us staying a little longer on divine love support breathing today. Oh my goodness sakes, man. Just break your own record today of being aware of breath, okay? That's going to take a yeoman, Herculean effort to break your records, you know? That means that you're a spiritual athlete, my dear. That means that you are always in training for the Olympics. The spiritual Olympics of waking up. That means there's no downtime really on this planet, even though you become a master at relaxing, letting go, having no stress, no worries, because you've just released it all into the fires, the all-consuming fires of your awareness of the spirit that's within you and coming in with every single breath. You breathe all your needs. If you're anxious, you breathe in peace. If you're filled with fear, you breathe in love. If you're filled with depression, you breathe in hope. If you're filled with just being tired and lethargic, you bring in the vitality of the Shakti, the prana, and at your next incoming in spirit. Spirit, breath of life, baby. Huh? So yes, I would highly recommend that you lock on to your breath. I highly recommend you bring out your dolphin soul nature and don't go about this world today. Be first riveted on the gift of life. It brings a perfect pace to your day. It brings all the intuition you need, the GPS, to guide you into the next thing. Stay open. You got to have your plans for this outer life very, very, very tentative, man. Very loose, loosey-goosey with the plans and how things that you want to have go a certain way. We all do. It's being human, right? Just have it loosey-goosey and just in spirit, in-breathe. In-breathe the Spirit. Breathe your need. There's no reason for you to feel like you aren't the only one that's existing with the only one beloved, and you're one-on-one in some corner of this paradise of eternal living and this beauty that is the reality, and that everything is satisfied, beyond satisfied, and you are as absolutely as happy as a clam at high tide. God bless today. Hello, GW Jody. I am opening. I am ready to receive. That's a pretty flower behind me. That's an opening lotus, man. Can your whole being be like a soul flower today? And it's just opening. It's opening. It's ready to receive. It's ready to be aware, right? It's ready to enjoy the gift and the blessings that come in with every inhale breath. Oh, MG, man. I am opening. I am opening. I am ready to receive. Ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. I am ready to receive. Hey, listen. Be here now. Now be here. Singing might not be your thing. The song might not be doing much for you. But is that really a reason for you to go off the divine love support breathing? Is it? Because this is nothing. This is at least positive, right? You're going to go about today and you're going to get bombarded. I'm telling you, your greatest enemy. The opposite of what we're talking about. Being aware of the breath and being aware that Spirit is with you with every inhale breath as you, and whatever you need, you can breathe it in. The opposite is distractions, my dear. The only thing that's keeping you from being the happiest camper on this planet today are the distractions that you allow to distract you from the goal. That's it. That's all. And they can be as innocent of distractions, or they could be morbid distractions, right? They could really be ones that are really taking you far away from your destination in this life, or they're just innocent distractions. But as long as they distract you, they are serving their purpose of keeping you away from yourself, man. Because if you awaken to your true soul nature, those things disappear. So they're fighting for their life, man. They're fighting for their job. Their job is to keep you deluded and in the dark. So they're fighting for their job. That's why they fight 24/7 to keep you distracted. Now, are you willing to put up a fight 24/7 yourself, huh, baby? To be aware of the light that you are and the love that you are, and beyond what you think that you are you? Well, you better be, huh? Because there's a battle of life going on, and there's really you have no other options, but you think you do, and that's a danger zone, right? No, we are here in this realm of black and white, of good and bad, for a reason, to transcend the black and the white and the good and the bad and the health and the sickness, because you, darling, have nothing to do with it. And it has nothing to do with you in truth either. We have grafted onto ourselves the unreal. We have made the unreal real and pretending that it's real. Now that is a definition of a lunatic. Welcome to the planet of lunatics. And we are that right now. But we're starting to get sober. Sobriety Soulbriety. Soul awakening. Soulbriety, baby. We're waking up. We ain't so loony, but we are crazy in love, right? I am opening. I am opening. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. Be here now. Here be now. I'm opening. I'm opening. I am ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. Oh yeah, Jody, without bad there's no good. But guess what? You're beyond good. You're beyond good. Good and bad is just of this domain, but your soul is transcendent of all of it. So don't get too hung up that that we've got to be here for a long time in this realm of duality. I think the goal of this game is to wake up, become all-powerfully you, transcendent soul beyond good and bad. What did Rumi say? Beyond good and bad there is a field. Now come and join me there. Beyond it, man. Beyond it. Of course without bad you can't notice the good. But that's just this realm. See, we're talking, this is not our home, man. This is a space station. This is a planet of darkness. This is a planet of fleeting dreams and false hopes, man. Come on. Look around you. And turn your attention within and up to the single point of your third eye, man, where there's unity of light and unity of love. And let's just be open, okay? I'm open. I dump my thoughts. I'm dumping what I'm saying to you, not dumping on you, but I'm not taking them to heart because I'm staying open to the new download, man. I'm looking for the next better vibrational thought and feeling coming through me. But the first thing I do is I burn up this physical existence. I burn it up in the fires of my passion for getting closer to the beloved today. You see that? Fires of passion, burning heart's desire to wake up, huh? Burning heart's desire to awaken all my soul powers. Burning heart's desire to be in alignment with the cosmic forces so we can really get down to some business here, huh? And wake up all hearts and souls on the planet. Well, this is the Love Force Revolution that you're on today. Love Stream Alive. I am opening. I am opening. I am ready to receive. Ready to. So just keep the mind quiet. Keep your little knowledge. Just put it offline and be open. Hey, something new and better, baby. I am opening. I am opening. I am ready to receive. And the second part says, so be loved, would you? Shut up and be loved. Huh? Get killed softly with divine love, man. So the ego is just going, help me, I can't breathe, there's so much love. And then it will surrender all its cosmic power, because the ego is just the soul that's falsely diluted into making you think you're just a human, right? And it's just playing a part, man. But when it gets killed softly with love, the soul will say, quite frankly, thank you. Thank you. I'd much rather merge with me as who I really am, the soul, you see. Be loved, be loved, beloved, be loved, beloved, be loved, be loved, be loved. Beloved, 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 beloved. I am opening, I am opening, I am ready to receive, I'm ready to receive, I am opening, I am opening, I am ready to receive, I'm ready to receive, beloved. I'm telling you, the most difficult task, the hardest thing for any human, and for many, they're scared to death of this, is to open your heart and be loved. I'm telling you, check it out, baby. Check out how you run from possibilities that we're chanting and singing right now. Just check it out. Notice how your thoughts just like want to just go all over the place right now. Check it out. Check yourself out, man. This is part of the Love Ninja boot camp training, man. You got to become aware of yourself. What's operating you, you know? Where are things out of attunement? Where are things that are bringing you down? It's happening in here, man. But also the awakening is happening in here too, you know? And the key is to open up. I am opening. I am opening. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. I am ready to receive. Really ready, huh? I'm ready to receive. Be loved. Be loved. Are so afraid of truth. They're so afraid of change. Even though we live in a world of constant change, man. They're so afraid to change and open up to truth. It's just a real dark delusion that keeps us from that. Don't take it personally. But really, honestly, to open up, to receive everything that's better for you, that can help you out right now where you are at, to bring more energy to you, more healing to you, more light to you, more peace to you, more love to you. Please, please, just hold this possibility in your heart today. We do not have to make life so friggin' difficult, man. So scary, right? With all the stuff when we forget. I'm telling you, forgetfulness is the greatest abuse that's happening on the planet. Forgetfulness of truth. Forgetfulness of being open to receive. How are you going to give something that is of value today if you're not tanking it up, man? Where are you going to get your supplies? Where are you go? Are your resources, they're running out, man? Unless you can be a sorcerer. A sorceress, right? And draw directly from the supply. I mean, it should be that first. Not should, but it's just a necessity. A dire necessity, baby. To breathe your need, right? To draw in to abundance all your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs so you can be a fountain today. So you don't have to have in your conversations, well, if you do this for me, I'm going to do this for you, and vice versa. That's the furthest thing from love I've ever heard. But if you're overflowing and you've tapped into the source and the abundance of you, it doesn't matter, right? You're a free spirit and you're the most generous being on the planet because you give away and you get more back. The more you give away, the more you get back. You see? And this is all tied to this most powerful practice of all, of being aware of the in-spirit breath. That spirit itself is breathing you, my dear. Spirit itself is living you, my dear. Spirit itself is all the divine qualities, my dear. It is, quite frankly, you and me and everything. All right? All right, we're aware, awake, and ready to be the warriors of love, marching through all the distractions one breath at a time. That's it. It's just a step at a time, Clark, as you know. That's all this is. It's a step at a time. Source ain't asking us to do a bunch of stuff. This multitasking thing is overrated for sure. Let's just take our baby steps. Let's just receive a breath and be open to receive it and choose and breathe what you need. Really. If you need more energy, breathe in the Shakti, breathe in the prana, the key, so you become a pranatarian. Right? We don't live by bread alone, man. We don't. We live by pure spirit, right? So we're pranatarians, we're light-atarians, we live by light, right? Really. You won't need food one day. I promise you, you don't when you go to the other side. You don't need all the things that you think that you need here. What does that say? And so we're practicing those things that we are really here. So you're a pranatarian, you're a peaceatarian, you're a compassionatarian, you're a forgivenessatarian, whatever you want to look at. Right? We source it directly. Because you have the keys to the kingdom, baby. You really do. On my soul's altar, on my soul's altar, I tend a sacred fire. I tend a sacred fire. On my soul's altar, on my soul's altar, I tend a sacred fire. Excuse me. I tend a sacred fire of constant remembrance, of constant remembrance, of constant remembrance of breath. A fire of constant remembrance of love. I breathe to love, I love to breathe. I love to breathe. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. I am breath. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. I breathe to love. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. I breathe love on my soul's altar. On my soul's altar, I tend the sacred fire. I tend the sacred fire. On my soul's altar, on my soul's altar, I tend the sacred fire. I tend the sacred fire of constant remembrance, of constant remembrance of breath. I love to breathe, I breathe to love. As we're lighting a fire of remembrance today, man, this is the time to throw in some logs. Throw in some logs of your resistance to this. Throw in some logs. They burn for forever. The things that are upsetting your life, the things that are negative to you, those are the best long-burning logs to put into this fire of your willpower, of your intention to remember love today. In this case, remember to breathe love on my soul's altar. On my soul's altar, I tend a sacred fire. A sacred. You didn't know you were a professional fire tender, huh? To keep the fires lit today of remembrance. You didn't know. On my soul's altar, on my soul's altar, I tend the sacred fire. I tend the sacred fire of constant remembrance, of constant of constant remembrance of breath. I breathe to love, I love to breathe. I breathe love, I breathe to love, I love to breathe light. I breathe light, I love to breathe. I breathe to love peace. I breathe peace. I love to breathe. I breathe to love vitality. I breathe vitality. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. I breathe love. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. How about life? I breathe life. I love to breathe. I breathe to love peace. I love to breathe. I breathe. How about trust? I breathe trust. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. How about faith? I breathe faith. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. Energy. I breathe energy. I love to breathe. I breathe to love. Love. See? Because with every breath I breathe love's pure love, everlasting love. With every breath I breathe love's pure love. I live on divine love support. I live on divine love support. And with every breath I breathe in love's pure light, everlasting light. With every breath I breathe in love's pure light. I live on divine light support. I live on divine light support. Love. I live on divine love support. Light. I live on divine light support. I live on divine light support. Love support and peace support and energy support and spirit support, and quite frankly, you don't exist without all of what I just described. You don't even exist, man. You didn't manufacture the energy that's sustaining the body right now. You didn't build this miracle of a system. You didn't come up with the game plan on how your brain, I mean, come on. Come on. It doesn't take a lot of brains, but we don't generally have too many things going off there, generally speaking. But all it takes is one little brain cell that wants to wake up, man, and it could spark the whole bunch of them, right? And then when the brain decides that I'm going to choose to be aware of my breath today and inhale spirit and everything else I need, and then the heart sparks, and then 27,000 trillion of your cells spark, and all of a sudden you wake up and you just realize, man, I've been dreaming a nightmare. I dreamt that life was duty. See, people think they got to work here on this planet. Don't get fooled by that one either. There's no such word in the divine vocabulary as work. We, in our limited understanding, create all the necessity to work for a living. Yeah, I got to make money. I got this. And all the other, not the highest motives for working, right? No, you already are supplied with everything you need, baby. We can't even go there in our dreams to dream of the world that's coming because of you waking up, my dear. We can't even go there, but we are in the love force revolution. We're starting to dream big. We're starting to hold the vision. Because if we live directly sustained by source, we create a new world like that. That means we're all working together. That means we're all doing it because of the love that we feel, because of this overflow, because we are so tanked up with receiving with every breath everything we need, physical, mental, and spiritual, that we just co-create a brand new world together in love, in brotherhood and sisterhood, in harmony, in the most insane, ingenious creativity that is the same as the creator of all that is creativity. Ha! I'm just talking about the best day, really the best moment right here and now. Yes, we're fire keepers. Praise the sun. All right. Well, good luck with everything today. But you know what they say, luck is, it's just getting busy and being so focused that this thing called luck comes your way. Because can you imagine the power of your focused attention when we are not buying in totally as much to all the distractions and we really are riveted on this incoming spirit breath of light, love, peace, joy, and happiness? Can you imagine today? Imagine. Well, listen, I can imagine it for you because I'm imagining it for me, and these are the love games that we play in the Love Force Revolution. Ha! This is why we're getting happier by the breath. This is why we're getting wealthier and wiser by the breath, because the abundance of the universe is coming in for the breath. That is why we're getting happier by the breath, more in love by the breath, right? Filled up with just unspeakable scintillating cosmic energy where no disease can come in, so we're in radiant health to boot. And it's just the beginning, my friends. We've only just begun. Thank you for being online, GW. Thank you, Russ. I didn't welcome you yet, but hello, my brother. I hope that everything is going to go on unbelievable for you today. We have some good practices, so let's put them to good use today, okay? Hello, Ghost. Welcome, love to you, regardless of our names, our personalities, what's going on in our life. Baby, oh baby, man, oh man, woman, oh woman, we are so much more. Celebrate. Enjoy. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for being on the stream. And share. Share, share, shine, shine. Give your love away today.